and doing the most today. Let's see. Got that one. Let's get this one going. Hey, hey. I am doing the most today. I'm going live from both pages. This is crazy. But I'm going to give it a go. Hi, welcome. Hi. Hi, drop your name and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm live on both of my channels today at the same time. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Hi. Hi, my Diamond Girls followers, and hi, my Posh Girls Club followers. Okay, I'm almost done setting up here. Hi, welcome. Hey, hey. Just about ready to get started. Alexa, stop. So hi and welcome. I know it's the first time I've gone live on the Diamond Girls, so I'm really excited to finally get on live on here today. And I thought it's probably a good time to start bringing that audience into my Posh Girls Club audience who, are really used to seeing me on usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So what I think I'm going to start doing is on Tuesdays and not Thursdays. Thursdays, I go on another channel. But at least on Tuesdays, I want to try to start coming on to network and talk to you guys about some of the things that I teach in the magazine and that my writers write about. We're actually going to cover some of those things. So thank you for tuning in. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. So like I said, my Posh Girls Club is over here. They're used to me coming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But yesterday, we started a conversation about branding and about building your target audience about building your target audience that got cut off. And I went back on. Hi, Michelle. So I went back on to finish it up. Normally, this is what happens. I'll go on live and I'm on for about an hour and then people have questions. So as I'm trying to answer the questions, sometimes I can't get to all the questions. So I decided to come back on for the second live stream, and I was having having Instagram drama. So I didn't get to come back on and finish that live. So I thought, okay, I'll come on today on my non-regular day and I'll stream from both platforms. So for everyone, anyone who doesn't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Tori Torres. I am a serial entrepreneur and social media and digital marketing strategist, author, podcast host, branding genius, seriously, ask me anything, and super mommy to Christian and Carmelo, my two little guys. They're not so little anymore. I've run my online business successfully for 16 years selling bling, okay? I've been featured on VH1, MTV, Project Runway, Bravo TV, House of DVF, to name a few. And my products are carried by some of the biggest celebrities, including Queen Bee herself, Kylie Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and of course, Diana Furstenberg. Okay, I started in my living room and I literally took my business to the red carpet by learning how to develop influence and partnering with other brands to grow my business. So what does that mean for you guys? Hi, Wendy. For you guys, that means that I teach you how to build influence with your audience that converts and how to monetize your passion. So for anyone who doesn't know, who's just coming in, I am streaming from both of my platforms today. The Posh Girls Club, of course, I'm on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Posh Girls, I'm actually over here on Diamond Girls too today. She is doing the most today, y'all. Seriously. So, yeah, we were talking about some poll results. I took a poll 2 days ago now on the Posh Girls Club about, well, I wrote it down. I wrote down the poll content because, of course, it's gone now. So thank you, boo. So yeah, I wrote down the poll questions because this is how you figure out what your audience needs, wants, and desires, right? It's asking them a lot of times. So before I bring out new products or bring back products that people have needed before or used before, I do polls, right? So I run these polls to make sure that the content stays relevant to my audience. And that way I'm continuing to grow the relationship with them and to continue to help them grow their brands and their relationships with their audience, okay? So here were the questions, and this is all in preparation because we just finished our levels training, which was a 5-week sales training for the beginning of the year that was designed to teach my audience blogging, how to automate their income. So as we wrap that up, I'm going back around to branding because I haven't covered branding since about August, September of last year. So it's time to pick back up and make sure that everyone is, while they're working on their blogs and automating their income, I want to make sure that they're doing it with the right look, feel, reaching the right people, and all of those things involved. Okay, so here were the questions. The questions from yesterday were, number one, who struggles with branding, the actual look, feel, design, brand voice, the message that you want to cover with your tribe. Who struggles with branding? And if you have a struggle with branding was the question. 74% of people said yes, they struggle with their branding. 26% of people said no, that they don't struggle with branding. Okay. And then the second question was, who struggles with writing sales copy? And if you don't know what sales copy is, just drop me a comment and I'll let you know what that is. A lot of people don't know, especially when they're new in business. And I work a lot with newbies. So 96% of people said that they struggle with writing sales copy. Okay. And 4% said no. And then the third thing I asked was for them to tell me about their followers, okay? And I wanted to know, are they just following or are they buying from you? And an astounding 86% said that they're only following. So 86% of the people who are on the page are telling, of the Posh Girls Club followers are struggling with getting their followers to buy, with converting. Okay. And then of course that left 14% that are getting those consistent sales. And then the fourth question that I asked in the poll was, how long have they been in business? And let's see, 61% of you guys said that you were in business for less than a year. And then 39% that they've been in business for more than a year. So with those stats, that tells me a lot of things about the new audience that I've got coming in. I've joined, partnered up with a couple different brands to go on and teach and talk to their audiences. And every week I'm on with Business Rules for Women. So I am reaching a whole new audience of women. And so that's part of why I ran this poll, because I want to know the new people, especially that are coming on. Where are you? How is it? Let's see. I got to swap my charger out really quickly because I forgot to switch my charger from phones. There we go. I don't want it to die on me or you. So, yeah. Hi, Shira. Hi. So, yeah, those are the stats. And I didn't get a chance yesterday to finish up. And so I'm back today to wrap that part up because tomorrow I want to cover some new things for Wednesday. So, quick recap. Send me some diamonds if y'all are still with me. I know Diamond Girls magazine followers, you guys are new. Like, what? You're not used to me coming on. And like I said, I want to get used to coming on to both channels. Hi. Thank you for the diamonds. Appreciate it. So, recap. Most of the people yesterday from the report, okay, Number one, they had the issues that I found after going through. I'm going to go through these really quickly so that we can move on. And hopefully some of the people that were there yesterday that had questions get a chance to come back on and ask their questions. So number one was most people said that they don't have, well, they didn't say this. This was what I found after going through their pages. And what I did was connected. So if someone, and I went through a lot of the pages, I would say at least 50 to 60 of the people that responded. So a lot of people, so I went through, so if they said they had problems with branding, but they were, and then they weren't getting followers and they weren't getting sales, or they were good with branding and they weren't, but they weren't getting sales. So all of those different components, I went in and connected to the individual. And then I looked at their pages and wrote down the common things that I saw with them. So the things that were the most pressing, this is what they were. Okay, so number one, there's no clear description of what they did. Okay, so if you're representing yourself as a business, you got to work on that description, get it popping. And I'm going to go through these pretty quickly because we went through them yesterday. So number two was there wasn't a link in the bio. Okay, so now there's no one knows what to do once they get to your page. It's like, okay, well, I'm here, now what? Okay, that's bleeding money. We don't believe in bleeding money over here, right? Yes. Thank y'all for the super hearts. Yeah, we are not here for the bleeding money. No, no. Okay. There's no place for people to go. So even if you're new and you're starting out your business, send them somewhere. Don't just assume people understand your page because you understand your page. Hi, Orianda. Yeah, don't just assume that they understand your page and your purpose because you do, okay? That's the whole purpose of why we started out with blogging in the beginning of the year and automating your income through your blog, okay? So that was the next thing. Okay, we talked about having a link tree or some sort of drop-down menu. So for the Diamond Girls page over here, I have a drop-down that has Linktree connected to it. And for the Posh Girls Club, I've got it where I've designed out pages. I'm actually going to do that for Diamond Girls page as well. I just haven't had time yet. But as we're growing out and the magazine is growing, I'm looking to do more things with growing that. So we also talked about having, like I said, that drop-down menu, which is a must. You need a place to send people, and sometimes you'll want them to have, well, generally, you're going to want them to have more than one option, right? Hi, Serenity. Hi, all. Number 3 was it's a business page, but you got pictures everywhere. Like, knock it off. Nobody wants to see all of that, okay? Keeping it to a minimum. I know that I have, okay, I need you to not do that to me right now. Stop it. I might have to switch and make sure my battery is connected. Oh, no, then that's going to undo. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on, y'all. Give me a sec. I got to connect the Mac to my thing because I don't think my battery's charging. And hold on. Undo that. This is maneuvering at its best. Okay. Hang with me. I don't want you guys to die on me. Okay, there we go. So we talked about, there we go, better. I think I'm all plugged in and charging now. So yeah, we talked about having too many photos on your on your business page. Too many personal images. Like, nobody wants to see all of that. Okay, it's too much. If you're like a coach or like on my page, I have just a few images mixed in with Chrissy and Mello and El Boogie here and there, but not overkill. The reason that I do that, like I said yesterday, the reason that I do that is because Christian often will come in from baseball practice and there he is. So you guys are used to seeing him. So every now and then you might see a photo of them, but for the most part, and especially if you're like on the Posh Life Bling page, I don't have any of that. There's no personal content. It's all business related because no one is connecting to me in that way on that page, okay? So let's see. What was the next one? Oh, and so finally pulling all of that together as far as branding went. My example was to check the power cord. Okay, check the power cord. Start simple. If you're struggling with sales copy and telling, getting the actual sales and writing and putting together content every single day. That a lot of people struggle with that. What were the stats on that one? That was a pretty big number too. That one was kind of staggering too. So 96% of people are struggling with writing sales copy for their business. That's a lot of people. So that means if you're one of them, send me some diamonds. If you're one of the people that struggles with creating daily content, send me some diamonds, because that's one of the things we're going to cover today. But yeah, 96% of the people polled said that writing the sales copy was hard. So generally you go back to, you go back to the beginning when you're having those issues, understanding your own brand story, understanding your own visual plan is what is going to help you to continue to create content that people want to see, and that is also relevant to your business, and to write the copy that will lead you to the sales. Okay. Lots of diamonds on that one. Okay. So the fourth one that we covered was private pages. I'm not even going to get into that. If you have a business and you got a private page, knock it off. Seriously. Knock it off. Why are you on Instagram with a private page if you're doing business there? No, ma'am. No, sir. Next. Alrighty, so let's move on. Oh yeah, and of course, one of the other ones, the final one with that, I think this one might be the final one, finally. It's a two-part. Having no call to action, which a lot of people take for granted. And which one was that? 86% of people are missing the conversion of their followers into buyers. Part of that reason is because you don't have a call to action to send them to do something else. That's part of the problem. And the images and the visuals that you're using for your sales copy are cluttered. And we talked yesterday about Facebook, and when you run those ads, one of the first things that Facebook will tell you is there's too much content on this visual. The visual is supposed to create and evoke desire. Okay, that's what Instagram is for. So, alrighty. So I think that was everything for the catch up for yesterday. Oh yes. One more. And I think this is about where we started to lose time yesterday. This was about the end of where we were losing time. And my probably biggest pet peeve with Instagram and people doing their businesses on Instagram, especially those that sell a service, one of my biggest pet peeves, and send me some diamonds if you already know what I'm about to say. One of my biggest pet peeves with people who are using Instagram for business and their business pages is showing a page full of their service. Yeah. I started to talk about it yesterday. Yeah, Wendy knows. Yes. Serenity. Yeah, I cannot stand to go down the page and see a bunch of the service. No one wants to see that. Okay? I said yesterday, this is precisely what your website is for. It's for before and after photos. Your Instagram is not for selling. Instagram is not for selling, y'all. Diamond Girls, the magazine followers, Instagram is not for selling. Posh Girls Club, Instagram is not for selling. Yes, we're all selling something, but it's not for selling. It is for creating the desire, the visuals, okay? Making people want to know more. And you have to choose very good visuals in order to do that are relevant to your business. So, if, like I said yesterday, if you're one of the people doing that, hop off this live and go get my Babe book. Okay, it's going to help you understand how to use Instagram successfully for your business. Okay? You heard me say it, but it didn't make sense until just now. Yes, it is not for selling. I know y'all are like, huh? Wait, what? But it's not. Yes, it's for creating desire. Okay? And like I said, the Babe book is written based on that. And the reason it is that it is a bestseller is because of the research. Great book. Thank you, boo. The reason that it's my bestseller is because I did the research, just like with this content. Okay, I did the research. So here I am a year later, and we're still talking about, and now I've got new people coming in that I'm trying to share this information with so you guys can stop doing it. What if your brand is about diet and nutrition and losing weight? What if what? What's the question? What's the question around that, babe? You said, what if your brand is about diet and nutrition and losing weight? But I need the rest of the question. What if it is? Okay, so ask me the rest of the question that goes with that, okay? So, not to show, no, don't ever show before. Well, it's not that you can't show before and after. It's that you can't just have a page full of before and after. And honestly, that's not what people want to see. That's not what they want to see. They want to see how they're transformed, but you do that through your visuals, and there's a way that you do it. Okay, and I have a whole book, and it's only $17 that tells you all about it. So I'm going to try to get through this content today. But yes, I have a whole solution that completely explains exactly how to do it, explains in detail what I'm telling you now. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is where we ended yesterday. Thank you for the super hearts. I appreciate it. This is where we ended yesterday. What if you are an MLM, multi-level marketing, like It Works? I use It Works as an example all the time. Okay. They're one of the ones I always use because those traditional sales methods that people use when they're, and this applies to all businesses and with you too, Akila, this also would apply to you. And I don't know that you're in an MLM. I can check it out. I can check your page out. But ditch everything you know about traditional multi-level marketing sales if you're in that type of multi-level marketing. You guys know what that is? Send me some diamonds if that makes sense to you, or if you're in one, because I really want to know. MLM, multi-level marketing. Okay, but this applies for any business, but it definitely for multi-level. And you said you sold, I think you said something about health products. So that's going to be something that you need like I just did a brand makeover the other day for someone who she has so many different parts to her business, but all she was doing was showing the dresses. That's all I saw on her Instagram page. And I'm like, okay, so there's all these other parts to your business and you're not showcasing any of those other parts. And that is very multi-level marketing is MLM. Okay, it's multi-level marketing, like and It Works. Do you know who It Works is? Getting messages everywhere. Do you know who? Yeah, an MLM is multi-level marketing. So, I was bringing something together. Hi, thank you. I was trying to bring a point, but I started getting messages from everywhere. Oh, I was talking about the brand makeover, one of the brand makeovers I did yesterday or sometime this week. And she just had images of what she does, the one thing. And it's kind of the same thing that multi-level marketing people will do. They will, and you don't know It Works? Okay. Okay, well, no worries. That's why you're here, right? So, yeah, It Works. They sell like those drinks and stuff like that. You can check them out, but it's a multi-level. So it's like you get in and everyone's in like pyramid type deals. But yeah, just, okay. So she was only focused on one part of her business, and they use like those same images over and over. And it's just, when you see an It Works page, you know it's an It Works page, and that shouldn't be the case. Okay. So one of the things, unless you're like in those really early on, yeah, nobody wants to, well, some people make really good money doing it. Like my hairstylist, she does it too. She does It Works, and she makes good money doing it, but she's in that industry. She's in the health and beauty industry. So it's just adding on something else to what you do, and then branding appropriately. We changed up the whole way that she sells it so that it doesn't look like everyone else selling it. Okay. So unless you are getting those early, like I said, or you've got a lot of people like following you or built in underneath you, then with those, you got to get really creative with marketing. And this is with any business, especially a business that a lot of people are in. You got to get creative. I get a lot of girls who sell hair and do nails and do hair. And you have to get creative with your marketing skills to draw a lot of beauty influencers. So in order to draw your right customer. So for example, if someone in their copy says, and copy again is the writing, okay? The writing and the text that goes in that's mixed with your visuals. So if someone in their copy says, save time and money and get this done by, like I see that all the time, save money, come and buy from me, like just these regular, very generic terms, right? Send me a diamond if that's you, if you do that sometimes with the generic terms, because for lack of understanding what else to say. And it's okay, because that's why you're here, right? A better way of saying it is, and I read it on a bunch of pages, so that's why I'm bringing it up. A better way of saying it is you're going to present the problem of the customer. See, yeah, it's okay. It happens because you don't know better until you know better, right? It's all good. So you're going to present the problem of the customer. I do this all the time in my copy. I talk about things that I know. So for blogging, as an example, for blogging was about freedom for me. It was about freedom. So if your customer can't connect to your pain point, why it pains them, it's not going to penetrate. The sales pitch won't penetrate. It won't go any further. It's going to bounce right off of their brain or right off of their, so that the offer has to connect. So like I said, for me with blogging, it was about freedom. Freedom to be at home with the boys more. I'm home with the boys. But beyond that, it was to not have to take bling kits everywhere I went. I would have to go. We went a lot of places. We'd always be out of town somewhere, at events or just on vacation. But my vacation consisted of, I had one of those businesses that you have to be in it in order to make the money. You had to show up every single day. So I'd be taking bling kits. We'd be out all day doing stuff at the beach or whatever, back home in Fort Lauderdale, on the beach, hanging out, kicking it. And then all of a sudden, when we get back in, I got to go bling stuff. I have to go, well, it doesn't have to be a pain point, but this is just one of them. Okay, I'll give you another one as well. It could be something that excites them. It could be something that that they're really excited to do. Okay, because and when I say pain point, this is what I mean. I mean something that they want changed, something that they need to be different. Okay, so for me, I would be coming back to our suite, and I still got to bling stuff out. I still got to work. They would always love to, whenever we go out of town, they love to stay like in the executive level where you get the extra key so you can go in and hang out on the special floor, and you have to have the key in order to get to that floor. So they always love doing that. And on that floor, there's like a lounge and drinks and food, but it's a special floor, and they love doing that, right? But I would just run to the suite, run and get the snacks and go back to the suite so I can go back and work. Okay? It was exhausting and it was stressful. Chris, Mello, and El Boogie are hanging out having a blast, and I got to work and make sure everybody else has fun. So that was the pain point that when I started blogging, that was the inspiration for it, was so that I could automate my income and not have to, even on vacation, still work and bling stuff out. So when I talk about that, that connects people to the struggle. Okay, so that's the point of that's how you connect everything. Okay, so there were a lot of women just like me who that's Florence. Deanne Flow Fashion is Florence. Shira. So there are a lot of women just like me. So when I introduced the blogging, and I spent the last year working on automating that blog and building it to, yeah, struggle bus, and building it to a place where I could afford to be free from all being in the bling business every single day, from the service of it. Okay, it made a difference, and it really didn't, unless it wasn't for Posh Life Bling that I wanted to automate. But I'm just giving you an example. Okay, Posh Life Bling, I automated that through my case of the month. Okay, Posh Girls Club, I had to automate through. So let me just be clear when I say that. But yeah, part of it, I didn't have to worry about taking on those extra, and it's not even worry. It's just not losing the income that I already had, not losing the income that I'm used to, because I want to be able to retire in a couple of years and not have to worry about doing anything else except traveling wherever I want to go. I have raised these babies, and now I want to just go wherever I want, and I want everything to kind of run on its own. So just to clarify that, okay? So who else wants some automation in their life? Who else wants to be able to, who can resonate with that? The freedom to choose when you're going to work, how long you're going to work, how you're going to vacation. Send me some diamonds if that's you, because that was the whole point of that. Okay? Yeah. So when I put that story together, when I put the copy together to tell about my story and my experience, it resonates and it connects to something that someone else needs. So now when I make them an offer, so now when I make them an offer, they're willing to, they want the offer because they want to do those same things, or similar things. They want to be able to automate, just like you guys are saying, and have that freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do. And that is how you create your copy, just like that. Okay? All right. So yeah, with the MLMs, multi-level marketers, I want you to get yourself, and with you girls, all of my diamond girls and my tribe, my entourage who comes on to watch me and talk to me every day. I want you to get out of your brain that process of selling that way, because that is why your sales are suffering. That is generally why. Okay, so, and based on what I saw in the results, that is why the struggle is real for so many people. So if anyone is a part of an MLM, or anyone who needs an Instagram makeover, I would love to do one for you. By copy, I mean your the text, the writing that goes with it, the sales offer. Okay, so I would love to do a wave of cleanup on Instagram. Some Instagram makeovers. They're still on sale this week for $47. So I would love to do them and help you get your brand together. I'm sorry, repeat which part, babe? Somebody said why? Why what, Leisha? And repeat the question, because I didn't see it. I don't know what you're asking me. Someone's saying repeat that. Repeat which part, babe? So yes, I want to do a wave of brand makeovers and get your Instagram live. Oh goodness, you just tuned in? Well, I've said a lot. So you will have to catch it on the replay. Yeah, brand makeovers, definitely. Why so many people are struggling with the copy? They're struggling, and let me know if that's what you're talking about. Why they're struggling with copy, a lot of it has to do with not understanding who they are as a brand. That's a big part of why people are struggling. They don't understand their own brand story, or they get it, but they don't know how to communicate the brand story to other people. Yeah, the bio is a big part with sales. You might have to watch the replay because I'm not sure. I've said so much. Which part could it have been that I was talking about that she's asking about if she just came in? I was talking about a lot. I was talking about connecting your copy when you're writing your copy, how to make it connect to the pain point or the desire at the end of the day. It's not even necessarily a pain point. Someone asked earlier, does it have to be a pain point? No, it's a desire, and desires can feel painful if you don't have what you want yet, right? And that's why. So again, it goes back to my ask, believe, receive concept, where you're selling the emotion. What is the emotion that you're selling? What do people want? What does your audience want? Okay, that is really what it all comes. What does your audience want? What do they desire? That's what you're selling in your copy. And if you can, and that's what I help you do in my sessions, is basically to understand your brand and how to, not you understand your brand. I'm saying that, but what I mean is a step further in helping other people understand your brand and the story and putting it all together, and then putting it together visually. Okay. And this is what my stylist, same thing I was saying about her, we changed up the whole way that she sells this product that so many people sell, but her page, you go to and it looks nothing like an MLM, nothing at all. And that was the goal. Okay. So here we go. Most people, they said that their audience was just following, what was that? The 86% and then 14% that they're buying. That's not good. Those aren't good numbers. Brand automation, digital. Yes, honey. Hey, Janice. Janice, why are you over here? Janice is on Diamond Girls, y'all. Janice, I'm live streaming from both at the same time today. I got Diamond Girls, the magazine over here, and then I've got the Posh Girls Club over here. But that's okay. You can stay over there. The girls are probably going to miss you, though, because they can't see your comments. So, yeah, as I look through the pages, most of the people, she said, where are you at? I'm live from both the Diamond Girls magazine, and I'm also on Posh Girls Club. A desire is painful when you do not have it. That's copy right there. And there you go. Yes, it is. The desire is painful when you do not have it. Yes. See, she's got a million of them. Did you guys have any questions? Let me see how much more, what else I still wanted to cover with you. Oh, here's another one. So one of the things that I've noticed that people that are creating copy, is that it's completely based around just themselves. Okay, babe, thank you for coming in. It's completely based just around themselves, right? This is one that I see a lot. I see this a lot with health coaches who are trainers, because you still have to figure out how to connect it back to your audience, okay? And so this is the one that I see, like I said, a lot with coaches and trainers. And you see a lot of photos of themselves, and that's all good, right? Because you want to show the transformation, the desire of who you want to be, right? But they're not connecting it back to the customer in a way that makes the customer feel included. So if you notice in my copy, I always do that. I don't want to leave you out. I don't want it to just be me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that I made, 83 grand on my blog. They don't care unless it relates back to them, right? Send me some diamonds if you're with me. Like, you don't care. You want to know, how can what's in it for me? The what's in it for me factor. How can me making that much from my blog and automating it help you, right? How can I teach you to do that? That's what you want to know. So, as far as, so as far as the trainers and things like that, the health coaches, what happens is it becomes this far off thing that people feel like it's too far to reach. Like they can't, you want to help others truly. I know you do, Janice. It's too far to reach. It's like this thing, this unachievable is what starts to happen when you've got this page of this gorgeous girl and she's perfect. And you might follow her because, you know, you want to see what she's doing, or maybe you're even inspired by what she's doing, but you're not going to feel connected all the way because you feel like that goal is unattainable, right? Okay, I'll answer after. So you have to humanize yourself. You got to humanize yourself in a way that makes people want to connect with you. And that's why I keep it like so legit, because like I've got a great life on some things, and then there's some things that I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm divorced. So that's all I need to say about that. And y'all know what ex-husbands can be like. So, you know, and he wasn't the greatest ex-husband. So, you know, it's human. It's human. And my life is not perfect. There's some really great parts to it, but I'm not perfect. Life is not perfect, okay? So, I have two teenagers, a 16-year-old from a couple of days ago, a week ago now, and a 13, almost 14-year-old. Great. He's crazy. My little one is straight up bananas. And my oldest one is a know-it-all. He knows everything. But they're mine, okay? So that's the point. You have to humanize yourself. So although, yes, I've done all these amazing things and I've worked with all the celebrities, Janice is cracking up over here, and I've gone to some amazing events and my business has been featured and all of these great things have happened, but in the midst of real life. And that's why you can relate to me, because I'm not pretending that my life is perfect. My hair is, yes, no. But my life is not, okay? So you have to humanize yourself in the way that makes you believable, relatable, known to them, trustworthy, and likable. And what does that equal? What is that called? Somebody tell me what that's called. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are the best. Y'all get me. I love that y'all get me and let me be myself. The kids tend to emulate the parent closest because you're smart. Oh, so you're trying to say Christians. Janice over here saying that Christians are know-it-all because I'm a know-it-all. Janice, that is bomb. Thank you for calling me out once again, as always. Thank you. No, you're right. He is literally just like me. He is just like me. That's so sickening. So, okay. In a way, so what that's called is the know, like, and trust factor. The know, like, and trust factor, okay? Believable, relatable, known, trustworthy, and likable. And those are the things that will make you authentic and let people believe in you. And that equals sales. Yes, it does. That equals influence, and that equals sales, okay? So for me, the girl who is perfect, okay, on her feed with her healthy, perfect self and her little tiny self, okay, that's on there. I got curves for days, okay? Curves for days. Booty, boobs, all of that, okay? So when I see some little tiny person talking about her issues with like keeping it all tight, I'm not her target audience. So that's a step beyond. Now we're going a step beyond, okay? I'm not her target audience, okay? So she's human. She's got to be humanized for her right audience. That's the goal, okay? I'm not her. She cannot connect to me and tell me how to be more fit because I don't believe that she understands my struggles, okay? Struggle is real. Trying to keep this waist snatched. So for me, I don't believe, she doesn't understand that I have sucked it in my whole life, okay? She doesn't understand that. So the next step beyond that, the know, like, and trust, is you got to make sure that you're talking to the right people. Because no matter what sales copy she creates for me, I'm not buying it. She doesn't resonate with me, okay? Or the problems that I struggle with, and she can't reach me, okay? So, hi Jan. Jan's over here on Diamond Girls too. Whoop, whoop. We're live from both pages today. I'm live from both. So that next thing to understand is that everyone is not for everyone, okay? And that is perfectly okay. So those are some of the issues that I saw as I went through the data of the poll questions. He watches me. My son became supervisor at his new jobs twice. He watches me. Respectfully, Tori, it's a great thing. He will supersede your expectations. Watch, I said so. Oh, thank you. He is pretty great. He is pretty great. Yes, that's so mom, right? So let me know if you guys have any questions. Now is a great time to get in. Those are some of the issues that I saw. Hi, Jan. She swapped sides from the data of the poll questions. Okay, this February, guys, I am teaching you in the next 5-week course, because we just closed out levels. I am teaching you how to create a babe brand that attracts your ideal customer. I know so many of you guys struggle with the branding aspect, and that is all of it, which includes, of course, your brand story, developing your brand story, content, the visuals, and the copy. Thank you for the super hearts, babe. I know many people, and of course, without your target audience, your target customer, none of those elements are going to matter, because nobody's going to show up to receive it all. Okay, so that's what we're starting. That's what we're about to tackle in this next 5-week training. Yes, who's here for that? Okay, so the new babe course is going to be $47, because I want it to be affordable, and it's 5 weeks, y'all. So 5 weeks for $47. Just saying. You're also going to get the social media planner with that, the new 2018 Posh Girls Club social media planner. I'm including it with the course because you're going to be using it. Okay, you're going to be using it throughout the training. There's going to be three live master classes throughout the training that is included, with question and answer sessions, of course. Okay, you're going to get registered into the Posh Girls Club Academy. That's how I do all my training, all my live like master classes and things like that. You get to become a part of the academy. And so when you log in, there's a dashboard that has all of the content. All of the content. I'm listening to you and being patient and setting up the foundation. Yeah, and you're starting to look much better. And we need to do probably soon a Diamond Girl one-on-one, Janice, too, to make sure now that we've got you past the branding part, we need to do the next step. But yeah, I include all of the live streams for that topic. So all of the live streams for the next 5 weeks will also be included in there indefinitely. So once you're registered, you're a part of the academy. You get all of the content consistently whenever you need it to check back in. So you get a lot of content. First, of course, the planner. And guys, if you have questions, now's the time. I know yesterday a bunch of you were on. So if you do have questions, now is a great time to pop them in. We got about 10 more minutes. Okay. Yep, all the live streams will be there that are related to the branding. Starting day 1 of the course. The planner, of course, I do an ebook with everyone. You get all the content that comes through the emails as well. So you can kind of go through it as we do it, or you can go through afterward at your own pace. Registration is open, baby. So I just opened it up, and it's on the website. It's the Babe, Create a Babe brand in February. Registration is open. And it's $47 now, and it will be $97 when we actually start the course. Okay? It does come with the Babe book. You're good. It does come with the Babe book, so that would be a great way. It's like a 2-for-1 deal. Yes. Yep, anything with branding. So every time I do a course, any books that go with that course are included. So we're doing influence soon. Influence is going to include the creating influence. Eva, you're welcome, babe. You're welcome. So yeah, it does. It's 5 weeks, and I do my trainings in 5 weeks because it gives people the time to ask me the questions that they need. So it's like we're together. Okay, you don't just go through it by yourself. We're together. You can go to, if you're not a Diamond Girl, we have the public Facebook page that you're going to be able to ask questions. I'll come on and use your questions and answer them directly for you. That's right. Starting out, best thing to do is start out with the branding. Okay, absolutely. From day one. Absolutely. So, yes, you're able to ask questions, and it's more one-on-one than just giving you the content really fast. And if I used to do I used to do it in like 5 weeks, and I mean 5 weeks and like 5 days, those 5-day challenges and stuff. And I didn't like that because I felt rushed. I felt like my audience was rushed and you really didn't get what you needed. So now I'm doing it in 5-week courses. We just finished the levels training. What does it entail? So all of the questions that we talked about, that I sent out the questions about, they can't see you, Janice. You're on the other channel. So what the course includes, it includes branding, developing your brand voice, the message, how to connect your content to your brand voice, how to create that content, all of the things that the struggle with branding that everyone had, the struggle with writing the sales copy. There she is. She swapped sides now. Creating sales copy and how to, 96% of people said they struggle with writing copy. A lot of people didn't even know what it was. Janice, you're cracking me up today. A lot of people didn't even know what copy was. So that story, like I told you about, and it's not a story, it's actually the truth, going on vacation every time and having to be present in the business, having to bling stuff out when I wanted to hang out with the boys. It's about teaching you how to automate. So that was how I connected the whole blogging. All of the blogging was talking about creating freedom for yourself, freedom in your business. Okay, so this is going to cover writing sales copy. A lot of people said that 86% of people said that their followers are just following them. We're gonna fix that. Those are things we're gonna fix. $47, 5 weeks. So yeah. And I asked how long people had been in business, and 61% said less than a year, which means that's great. You know what? I don't have the actual start date. It's gonna be within 2 weeks. Within the next 2 weeks, it's gonna start. So I just started taking signups yesterday, and I'm thinking the 11th. Unique conversion, yeah. I'm thinking the 11th, but don't hold me to that date. Hi. So, yeah, I'm thinking the 11th is when it's going to begin. And the great thing is that I do come on and I do the lives, so you'll have those opportunities to ask questions. We'll go through it all together week by week. I don't send all the content on one day. I usually give a couple days in between because I want you to have time. Everyone doesn't open up their emails on the same day. One day it'll be a 26% conversion, and then like 3 days later it's at like 47% conversion. So everyone doesn't. Awesome. Good. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to make a huge difference. And you get the Babe book and the social media planner, which is a lot. And me. You'll get to hang out with me for 5 weeks in intense training. I'm intense too. I go hard. Oh, do you guys have any other questions? Any other questions? Awesome. Yeah, sign up. I'm telling you. And you can go ahead and get started with the Babe book and the social media planner. So, awesome. Oh boy, Brazil's coming in. Y'all know what that means. It's time to get off. Yep, see, there we go. Never fails. Somebody please spam it. Because you know what's coming next is something crazy. And I don't want to see what's going to be crazy. Any other questions? I'm so glad, like I said, it's always my goal to give you guys value because I want to see you win. I want to see your businesses grow. And that's why I'm doing my trainings this way. Wendy, you already know what's coming next. He about to get crazy. It starts with a kiss. Then you never know which way it's going to go, right? I want to make sure that you are getting the value that you need in your business. So it's not just about making money and making sales. It's about growing each business step by step. And when you grow, as you grow, then I'm able to teach you the next thing and the next levels in your array. Exactly, for the roaches. Yeah, as you grow, I'm able to consistently help you in the different parts of your business. So for what I'm doing is establishing relationships with you as a business. For the sessions, how long are they going to be? Which sessions, babe? For branding sessions, like one-on-one sessions, or what's your question? I'm not 100% sure. So are you talking about the Instagram makeovers? For the session, how long are they going to be? Let me know what you meant so I can be sure. Thank you, Janice, for the super hearts. So I have 60-minute branding sessions. I do have those. Those are $167 to do branding one-on-one sessions. It's 60 minutes, and then you get 15 minutes for our initial session. So if you want to do that, I've got those options on the website as well. And maybe I can do some sort of add-on for those who join the 5-week training. Maybe I can do some sort of add-on. I'll write myself a note for one-on-one sessions. That might be something I can consider doing. So like a discounted add-on. Alicia, are you still there, Alicia? Alicia, let me know if you're still there. Don't stop. Okay, so add-ons for one-on-one. Yeah, maybe I'll consider doing something like that. Let me see what that could possibly look like. But yeah, for now, make sure you hop in the training, the 5 weeks training. We are going to build very beautiful and attractive brands in 2018 for you darlings. Yes. And yeah, I wanted to tell Alicia thank you, but I think she was in and out. Which programs, like what? I'm not going to tell you what it teaches. No, I'm just kidding. For content, yes, I always give, like, no, you can sign up, but I'm not going to tell you what it teaches. Yes, it does, babe. It does. Uh-oh. I've got about 2 minutes left, so let me know. Yes, it does. It gives you, I always talk about different platforms that I use to create content, and we are definitely going to cover some of those, and also we're going to do that in the training, in the free training on Thursday. So yeah, I'm really big on using different platforms to create my content. So, and you can also contribute by emailing and sending me messages and letting me know what you are looking to learn, because those are things that I can add in. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Girl, you rock. Hey. Thank you, boo. Yes, I have some new exciting things coming for you guys this year, and I'm really, really excited to go on this journey with you and to meet you all, and humbled and grateful that you trust me to help you grow your brands. That's it for today. I'm about to get shut down. Instagram is like, it's time for you to go. Okay? No more talking. Make sure to tap the link in the bio and you can sign up for the Build a Babe brand for February. That's it. Keep hustling, girls. Bye. Peace. And over here.